boy Unique. We finally did it. We finally created our baby nursery. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I am actually pretty scared for this journey. But here I am, 40 weeks pregnant. She can drop any minute now. And so we just wanted to prepare a space that she'll have when she comes home from the hospital. Now this journey has been pretty crazy. I feel like anybody who knows me knows that me being pregnant is like the last thing that anybody ever thought, to be honest. Even myself, I didn't imagine myself being pregnant until I was about 31, 32-ish. So this coming at this time, like 4 to 5 years early, is not what I planned, but you know what they say, tell God your plan, and what does God say?
I don't know,
so
but he messes it up.
No, he'd be like, no, they say tell God your plan and he'll basically laugh or something like that. I forgot the exact saying, but anyways, it doesn't matter. Here we are. Okay, like I said, 40 weeks pregnant. We finally got our baby nursery together, and so in today's video we're just gonna go through everything that we've accumulated and we've gotten for our little bundle of joy. As you can see behind me, we have our baby nursery. It's more of a baby corner than a baby nursery in like an actual room, and that's just because we live in an apartment that doesn't really have that much space, but we wanted to create a nook or like a corner for our little baby. So we have a nursery corner with all the essentials that we feel like she'll need once she gets here. And I feel like we did a pretty good job, to be honest. Most of these things here that you see are from our baby were from our baby registry. So shout out to everybody who got us gifts and were supportive during this time. We truly appreciate it. We couldn't have really done this without y'all, or we could have, but it was made much easier with y'all support. So thank you so much. We truly appreciate it. And without further ado, we're just gonna get right into the video and show you guys what it is that we have. So starting with the wallpaper. So this is actually a pill and stick that we got from Etsy. We were deciding between this one and another kind of like blue abstract theme, but I felt like we thought it was too boyish, so we ended up going with this theme. And it's kind of like in the clouds type of situation. So yes, and I love the color, so it's one of my favorite colors, so I thought that this would go perfectly here. Me and my fiance did the best that we could putting it up. It was actually 3 different pill and sticks that we needed to put together, and again, it was our first time ever doing something like this, and it was pretty challenging, to say the least, but I feel like we did a pretty good job doing this for the first time, so that's that. I'll also put a link to it if you guys are interested in where we got it and, you know, the sizes and whatnot. Moving on to her nameplate. So our little baby girl's name is Luna Rain, and we also got her nameplate from Etsy. I can also put a link to the exact store on Etsy that we got it from. Moving on to her crib. So her crib was actually a gift from our baby registry. My fiance picked it out. He was like doing all the measurements and stuff to try to find like the perfect size for this particular area, because we needed it to be a certain size in order to fit in this exact spot. So shout out to him for doing all that. But yeah, like I said, this was a gift from my baby registry, and our registry was made on Amazon, so all the gifts came from Amazon. We didn't do baby list or anything like that. We just thought it would be a little bit too complicated, and it was just easier if we want to like do returns or stuff like that, should we need to. So yes, the crib is from, like I said, Amazon. It's a mini crib, actually.
Dream on me.
The Dream on Me, thank you. Thank you, my love. It's the Dream on Me baby crib, mini crib from Amazon. And all these items, I'll link it in the description in case you guys want to check it out and see if it, you know, something that you guys want to buy yourselves. What's this called? I don't know what this is called, but it essentially plays tunes and stuff, or like nursery rhymes as the baby lays down. and it actually, once you turn it on, it moves in circles, and I think it's just to stimulate the baby, to stimulate our little one as she lays down. So yeah, like I said, it moves, and it's just so like when Luna is in her crib, she can have something to kind of look at and kind of, you know, stimulate her. So yes, and these bears and stuff, my fiance bought this bear. I didn't really think it was necessary. I don't know why. I guess he just bought it for aesthetic purposes, y'all. And it is pretty cute, but it's like, where we gonna put it when she actually like gets here, to be honest. But anyways, we have this bear, and other little like toys for her. I really love this little black baby girl doll. You know, in this household, we firmly believe that representation matters, and so we imagine that this is somewhat what she's gonna look like, and so we just want to get her used to seeing dolls that kind of look like her, right? And so this doll has like curly hair, it's pretty soft too, and it's just so cute, you know. And her skin tone, obviously, what she'll be seeing most of the time. So again, we just think that representation matters, and it was important for us to get a doll that, you know, she can look at and identify with. And all these other little ones are basically like teething toys. So I already mentioned the bears and stuff that are in the crib. The last thing I want to mention about the crib is the mattress. So we had to buy another mattress from Amazon that fits the crib, just because the one that it came with was so thin, and we felt like it'll be uncomfortable for our little girl once she gets here. So we bought one that was maybe like 2 to 3 inches, just so we, you know, be more comfortable for her once she is laying down in her crib. So that's the crib. Moving on to the book section. So it was really important for me, for us to add this book section. I think that me and my fiance are both in agreement that reading is fundamental, and so we want to get into the habit of reading to our little baby girl and letting her know from early on that reading is important, right? So some of these books here that you see are books from our baby registry. Other ones are books that were fundamental to me growing up. Some of these books here are books that I was read when I was younger, so I just wanted to continue that tradition. So books like Good Night Moon actually was something that I remember getting read to as a kid, and it's really just, you know, a book about saying goodnight to your child and just saying goodnight to all the things that are like in your room. And so I just thought that it's just nostalgic for me, so this is just a book that I felt like we needed. The Five Little Monkeys, you know, that's a classic. I feel like most people know that one. And another one that we actually just came across randomly on Amazon was When God Made You, and we just read this to her in the room actually the other night. My fiance did, and it was just such a beautiful book. Yeah, it was a beautiful book about how you should just be yourself, and God made you in his image, and you know, you're perfect just the way you are. So I think this is going to be a staple for sure, that we're going to read her, and hopefully she likes it, you know. So yes. All right. Okay. So as you can see here, we have all of our little baby's clothes hung up, and this was actually an idea from my fiance. We wanted to get her own closet, but it just turned out we didn't have the space for it. So he came up with this idea of putting up a rack. Or like, this is a rack, right? Yeah, so putting up a rack so that we can hang up her clothes. And so I thought this was such a creative and just a great idea. And we get to see all of her clothes at once, so we could just, you know, pick it out really quickly. So shout out to my man for putting this, for not only the idea but also installing it. And so we ended up getting like these little hangers, these little cute little hangers on Amazon. And we thought the yellow ones went with the theme of, you know, Luna, the moon, you know. So yes. And so most of these clothes that you see here are actually gifts that we got at our baby shower, and or from our registry. So again, shout out to everyone who supported us throughout this journey and who got these clothes for us. But yeah, so we have like cute little outfits like this one. It's so cute. This is like a 3 to 6 month 3 to 6 month old outfit, and so it's just so cute. I know me and my fiance, we just can't wait to start dressing her up and stuff, but I feel like she's gonna be pretty small. She's probably gonna be like a preemie, to be honest. So it goes from smallest to biggest, this being the preemie, and then that being to the right over there, 9 to 12 month. So yes, and we ended up getting these dividers also from Amazon. I can also link that in the description. I just thought it was cute, and it'll be a good way to kind of separate her clothes so we know what to grab and what not, you know, once we start dressing her. All right, y'all, so I needed to get a chair because as I mentioned, I'm 40 weeks pregnant, so you know, the belly's heavy, I get tired easily, even just talking for long periods of time like wears me out. So that is why I'm sitting. So to quickly mention the sign that says Baby Laguerre, we actually got it from Etsy, and we bought it for our baby shower because we didn't like the sign that came with the space, the old baby sign. We just felt like it was cliche, and so we wanted something personalized for us, and so we ended up getting that for our baby shower. And then we were like, we're not really going to use it ever again, so a good way that we found to repurpose it is to just hang it up here, you know. So yeah, that's that, and that's why that's there. But we thought it was a good addition to this space. I think it really elevates it, to be honest. But yes, so moving on to the changing station. So we bought this dresser from Bed Bath & Beyond, and this one turned out great. We did have another one that we bought, I think it was from like Home Depot, I think. I'm not too sure, but that one was a complete fail.
It was from Wayfair.
Oh, it was from Wayfair. Okay, thanks, babe. So it was from Wayfair, and it was just, the materials were really cheap, and we ended up basically breaking it. So yeah, that one didn't turn out too well. But again, we looked online again, and we found this one, and I think it turned out pretty great. It looks nice. It feels nice. It also came with a changing station, which we weren't looking for at the time, but we found that it was perfect, just because we were gonna get like a portable changing station to put in the bathroom. But again, as I mentioned, we're trying to our goal was to, what was our goal?
Just to create more space.
Yes, thank you, babe. I'm having like pregnancy brain farts, y'all. But yes, we just wanted to create more space, and the best way that we found that was to include the changing station with the dresser. So yes, so here we are. We have the changing station, and this right here, this baby changing pad, I also got it from Amazon, and I wanted one that would be easy to clean, just because I didn't really want to wash like the baby changing stations that were like made of like cloth and like cotton and stuff. I felt like it'll be just too much of a hassle, so having one that I can easily wipe down, you know, work perfectly for me, or I feel like will work perfectly for me and my fiance. So yes, I bought this on Etsy. I bought this on Amazon, and there's one that was like, I want to say like 150 to 200. So I was looking for like a cheaper alternative, and I came across this one, the Evalor, and it seems like this one, you know, would be just as great as that one, to be honest. So obviously I can't really compare the two, but this one works for our budget. Yeah, this is the changing station, and then her drawers just have like little things that we feel like we'll need as maybe like we're changing her, or like maybe night clothes. So yeah, so as you can see, we have like some of her birth cloths, some like towels and stuff, just so like when we're burping her or when we're changing her, we could just quickly wipe her off and just grab that. We have wipes, and we're gonna include diapers in here, but we're not really too sure what her size will be, so we don't want to open the diapers just yet until we know what size she's gonna be, and then that's when we're gonna add most of the diapers in here. And then the other drawers again are just like clothes, onesies and stuff that we have for her arrival, which I'm sure she's gonna probably live in for like the first 3 months, to be honest, just because it's the winter and we don't really imagine taking her to many places. And so, you know, last but not least, we have like some of the stuff that she's gonna need when we start bathing her and stuff. So yeah, y'all, this is our baby nook, our baby corner that we created. I think that we did a pretty good job creating this space for our little baby girl, and we just can't wait for her arrival. So she should be dropping anytime soon, so I'm just so glad that we were able to create this space for her and get this out the way before she arrives, so that we're all ready and prepared and ready to go. So lastly, look out for more motherly content coming from me, just because I'm about to have a baby, y'all. So I'm a first-time mom as well, so I'm looking forward to this journey and sharing it all with y'all. So I'll see you in the next video.